My name is Githae. I am a traditional medical practitioner for 52 years. I've been a consultant with WHO, with UNESCO. I also do research on traditional medicine and African indigenous knowledge. The current situation of COVID-19 is here with us. From my last week's clinical practice, I could see quite a number of patients have started flocking in for the same. It seems to be a slightly more aggressive variant than the previous one. And for those of us who are conversant with infectious diseases of this caliber, one would imagine, with the political campaigning going on and with the very cold weather in June, July, the condition is likely to spread very fast and is likely to be very devastating. It's not surprising that it has come back. It's not surprising that a more virulent variant strain has come to force, because COVID-19, like Ebola, HIV/AIDS, are laboratory made specifically to enhance the population of communities that must go, and particularly the useless eaters in Africa, in Latin America, in India, and elsewhere. The concern is that we are told we have to be vaccinated. We have told must have booster the vaccine to mitigate against the same. The vaccine we are using, the vaccination campaign, is spearheaded by the very people who developed the condition we are fighting. How can we expect the people who are developing a disease that is supposed to depopulate the world to the world global population they need, the same people produce a vaccine that prevents the spread of the same? There's a contradiction. Since the inception of COVID-19 here, about 3 years ago, we have helped very many people. We have told our government, our Ministry of Health, we have told the Kenyan population, African population, even globally, that we have alternative therapy for COVID-19, even for Ebola. We have been able to manage even HIV/AIDS. That's why many people in Africa didn't die the way they should have died. The question we are asking ourselves is, why aren't our claims being taken seriously? When it comes to a disease that is killing people en masse, and the work of a government to protect the people, any claim to the effect that it can prevent the spread of the same or can cure the same should be explored, should be developed, should be embraced. Why is it not being embraced? Most probably it's because we are in a colonial era, a new colonial era. And new colonial era perpetuates from where the colonialism left it. It literally means we are serving the interests of people who planned whatever we are going through for a purpose. And my appeal to our people is, let them know we have medicine that can cure COVID-19. We have it in Nyeri, our clinic. We have it in Nairobi at Donholm. We have it at Gong Road, where we had it previously, and they helped a lot of people. We had people from Uganda ask for it. We had people in US even ask for it, and we spread wherever people need it. But once again, Kenyan community should demand that government explores alternative therapy for emerging diseases to enhance our survival. Failure to do that means they may be party to what is going on. Because if there is something that is working, and it has worked over a period of time, it hasn't been challenged by anybody else, why is it not developed? Why is it not taken in so that government facilitates massive production of the same and distribution to those who need it to prevent the condition, to manage the condition when it comes. In the area of alternative medicine, I'm still concerned. I've been in it for the last 52 years. I still worry that the African traditional bill, that traditional healers developed more than 20 years ago, has not been enacted, has not been ratified. Without the bill, it's very difficult to define traditional medicine. It's very difficult to make a budgetary projection for traditional medicine. It's very difficult to professionalize it and institutionalize it. I hear, these are rumors, that there was a meeting somewhere in Nairobi where people were discussing another bill on traditional medicine. Why another one? Why not the one we forwarded? Why not improve on it? My contention is that they are probably digging into whatever we articulated, those areas that we thought we should be developed, with a view probably to undermining any alternative therapies, because our conventional medical delivery system is based on international drug manufacturers' protocol, who are the authorities who regulate the arena on all medicines and the medical delivery system. And the international drug manufacturers are party to the powers that regulate the population, the growth and development of world populations. My appeal to Kenyan people is, our fathers died fighting for the liberty of this country. Our fathers, the Mau Mau, died fighting for the liberty of Africa. Liberty means ability to articulate our own agenda in respect to the crops that we need for food, the resources we need for our shelter, the type of education we need to liberate our people's mind, and it also means capacity for Kenya and Africa to develop their own medicine. The very medicine that has sustained our people in Africa from time immemorial to date. Africa is the cradle of human civilization. We are the oldest civilization on earth. The longer civilization lasts, the more sustainable its way of life is. If there are medicines that sustained us for millennia, and now that within 100 years since we got conventional medicine, we have started dying like flies, we need to rethink our strategy of developing our own medicine, our own therapies, our own medicinal food, so that, like the wild animals in Mount Kenya, in the Aberdares and elsewhere in our forests, we eat what we need to eat to enhance our health, our survival, and our prosperity. When we get other people's technology that start undermining our survival, our health, we should change very quickly. So my appeal to the people of Kenya, COVID is here to stay. Worse diseases will come than COVID, because the population agenda has to be implemented. We have alternatives. We keep on developing whatever alternative we come across that can enhance the survival of our people and the management and treatment of those diseases as they emerge, because to the best of our knowledge, nature is wiser than us. There is no disease that doesn't have a cure. It's a question of looking into nature and embracing natural laws and concepts to adjust to the reality of our time.